Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Rae Wangari. Today we'll be making this papaya and beetroot smoothie. These are the main ingredients right here. We have papaya and we have 2 pieces of beetroot. The reason why we're using 2 pieces of beetroot is because I want to make 3 liters of papaya juice, and to do that we're going to make 2 jugs of the standard blender. So for each blender we need 1 piece of beetroot and we need half of this papaya. So generally 1 small papaya or medium size, depending on what you get, it should give you 700 to 1 kilo of papaya. So right here I have my 800 grams of papaya. So anything between 700 to a kilo of papaya will serve you right. I'm going to use half the papaya and 1 beetroot in my jug. And then along with this, because we want the smoothie to be really nutritious, filling, we want to get as many nutrients as possible in that 1 glass. I'm going to show you some more ingredients that we're going to use in our smoothie. So these are all the ingredients that will be going into our 3-liter smoothie. Right here we have papaya with the beetroot. This is already a kilo right here. Then we have the 2 cucumbers. So we are going to make 3 liters, we're going to do 2 jugs. So in each jug we're going to put 1 full banana. Banana is rich in potassium. Then we have this cucumber, 1 full cucumber. It has a lot of vitamins and minerals. Then we're going to use the juice of 1 lime, just to keep the pH of the body in a good range. Then we have this baobab fruit. Not only does it have fiber, it's also very rich in vitamins and minerals. This is optional, but if you have it, you can add it. It's just a really good product to add. And then that's it. So for 1.5 liters we're going to add half the pawpaw, 1 beetroot, 1 cucumber, 1 banana and 1 lime. The weight of these items, the banana is probably 180. I also measured the cucumber, it was around 180. And then half the lime and the pawpaw, it's probably we're going to use about 700 to 800 grams of fruit, and we're going to add an equal amount of water. So it's going to be 50% fruit in the jug with 50% water, and we're going to add 1 teaspoon of baobab fruit powder. Not only for flavor, it does add a citrusy flavor, but it also adds a lot of vitamins that we need. So that's it guys. We're going to go ahead and make our 3 liters of papaya beetroot smoothie. So I'm going to start with chopping up the fruits for one of my smoothies, which is cucumber. Just cut it in half. The smaller the pieces, then the easier it will be for your blender to process. So the great thing about bananas is they make the smoothie very creamy. So if you have like green vegetables, the banana is amazing for helping your smoothie become creamy and less fibrous. I mean, the fiber is still there, but it will not taste, the texture will not be as fibrous as it would have been without the banana. So I'm going to add this 1 piece. Next, I'm going to add my beetroot. I'm not going to cut it on my chopping board because I don't want to stain it. I'm just going to cut it into 4 pieces in my hand. And be careful not to cut yourself. So I'm just going to throw these into the blender. So I'm going to add my water. You can add 500 to 800 ml of water, depends on how thick you want it. So I'm going to add half the water, then I'm going to add the rest of it slowly after I've seen how it looks. But don't forget your baobab powder, which is optional. There, I have my baobab powder, papaya fruit, I have my cucumber slices, and some banana. So I'm going to add my water. Just add half the water, and then you can add the rest of the water slowly after you've seen the thickness, and you can adjust it to the thickness that you like. If you need any sweetness, you can add your honey or a little bit of sugar. Maybe 1 tablespoon, it's enough. So I have my water here in a jug, which I'm going to add into the jug. Just enough to blend. You don't want to put too much because that could affect the smoothness. First, you want to make sure that the smoothie is really smooth, and then you can add the water after you've blended everything and you are sure that the texture is smooth. So if you add all the water at once, then maybe you will have a problem getting the texture to the smoothness that you like, or it will take longer because you'll have to keep blending the whole batch just to get the lumps out. But if you're blending just a small amount, all the lumps will be sorted out before you can add your water. So here's my jug of fruits. I'm going to start blending it. I'm just going to pulse it, break down the fruits, then you can blend fully after pulsing. So I am done blending, but before I pour it from the jug, I'm going to add my lime. I forgot to add this earlier, so I'm going to do that now. So I'm just going to do that from the top part. Okay, I think I got most of it. One tip I forgot to use today is to roll the lime before you squeeze it. That helps to get more juice, so I could probably have gotten more juice out of this, but it's fine. So finally I'm going to blend one more time. And just like that, the lime is really good for smoothies because it helps to keep your smoothie fresh. It prevents oxidation, or reduces the rate of oxidation. So now that we are done with the smoothie, I'm going to put it into my bottle. This is my 3 liter bottle. Remember guys, this smoothie is sugar free and it is so good for you. It is fiber rich, it's rich in antioxidants. So instead of having plain water, just have this every morning. Instead of having coffee, instead of having tea, I don't know, I love it in the morning, something cold. But if you prefer something hot, that's fine. But you can have this mid-morning. The texture is perfect, and that's 1.5 liters. So I'm going to repeat the same process so I can fill this container. So all over again, cut your fruits, fill your jar and fill your bottle. This is already half liter, 1.5 liters.